It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Stolen away. Tipped away. Here's Hackett. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David. There's the drive. Ward, good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's the screen. Bellinelli with the three. Sinks the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Fires for three. Bellinelli pulls it in. The tray. It's rebounded by Hayes. Driving in. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Clyburn. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's just unfair with that advantage height-wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
From outside the arc. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Bellinelli. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. Off target from outside. Fires away from outside. Drains the three-pointer. Bellinelli's got 8.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
56 seconds left in the first. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Ward. Fires from deep. A shot that time, not on target. Now here's Bellinelli, guarded closely. For 3, bangs home the trifecta. 11 points in the game. Here's Herrera. Fires from way outside. Rebound by Shingelia. 1 second left. Doesn't go that time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We've got Zizic, and it's Courtney in at the shooting guard position. Low. Good on the triple.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Courtney. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Watsura. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Stripped away. Launches it. Drills it from outside. He has 6.
They are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
They set the pick. Here's Courtney. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Watsura's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Goes up to the stripe, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Courtney's got 5 points in the quarter.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Low. Up and in on the layup.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Courtney. Hits the 3-point bomb. Courtney's got 8.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Hummus. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Morgan. Can't hit that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Out to the wing.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Courtney grabs the board.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Jacks up a 3. The 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Pass to Morgan. Over to the wing. Here's Courtney. His 3-pointers off the mark. Courtney's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. That 3 off the mark. to the left side wing. The shot comes out. Here's Watsura. Can't get it to fall.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
A 3-ball. No good from Courtney.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Thomas passes to Watsura. From the arc. Kaycock pulls it in. It's stolen. To the paint. A nice shot by Thomas. Thomas has got 5 points so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bellinelli for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. There's a good screen. Here's Hackett. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Herrera. And the layup falls.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Bellinelli. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ward. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Ward's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Clyburn off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Connects from 3-point range.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunchy.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's a very good look and converts.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Drops in the tray. Bellinelli's got 6 points in the quarter.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's his 3rd three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display for him.
And yes, it's good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
For the lead. That shot off. 1:03 left here in the 3rd quarter. Clyburn. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 9.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
From downtown, and that one's good by Herrera.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Outside, Bellinelli. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. For the pass to Hayes. Here's Moore. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Hackett, the pass to Shingelli. Clyburn sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Leading by 3. And coming up. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And the home team has possession. It's a 3-point game. Pulls from the top of the key. That shot is off.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
You got Courtney, and it's Zizic in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Courtney. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Lays it up off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Is with the rebound. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Low. Misses the 3. Here's Kaycock. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
They set the pick for the 3. Pass to Zizic. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. A nice shot by Hunt.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Beyond the arc. Courtney, that's good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Low. Basket good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Morgan. Pass to Courtney. And he dunks it down.
And they got to bring the double team on.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the over.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Courtney grabs the board.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Shengelia the pass to Courtney. Takes the three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him. Just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
To Shengelia. Shoots the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Watera. No good with the triple. Watera's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Hackett. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Three-pointer. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. To the middle. Here's Zizic. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
54 seconds left in the fourth. From past the arc. Good! And now they trail by just 4. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Courtney. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hamas. The three-pointer off the mark. Deflects the pass. Pass to Watera. Here's Hamas. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
They grab their own miss. Bellinelli uses the glass on the layup.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Right wing. Here's Ward. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Hayes comes to help. Pass to Bellinelli. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Hayes. Here they come with numbers in transition. First quarter, just over a minute played. And finished off by Hayes.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
There's a screen. Pass to Bellinelli. There's the triple. He's off on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Out to the wing. Counted from distance.
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Herrera. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Bellinelli.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
To the right side. Here's Herrera. The quick look, no good that time.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From downtown. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. 1:51 left to play in the first. Over to the wing. Here's Bellinelli. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Bellinelli's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Herrera. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's scooped up.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Bellinelli. 5 points in the game. For 3. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And it's off from 3-point range. 44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Ward. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Takes a 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Ward's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. We've got 22 seconds left in the first.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. Ward's got 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bellinelli. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
This one for 3. Zizic with the rebound. There's a screen. And a missed layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've stuck to the plan in the early going, playing their style of basketball, and they're proving to everyone they have the potential to get even better.
Shots good by Morgan.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
To the wing, right side. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And the 3-pointer goes. Puts up a deep three. From beyond the arc and then some. So it's the home team now. They lead by 4. Driving in. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. They set the pick. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Zizic. The 3. Nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Three-pointer, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
With the drive. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Morgan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And there's the screen. No good on the triple. To the paint.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Kaycock. Fires the 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. To the middle. And they're on the break.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And that one's good.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Out to the right wing. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And there's a pick. Jacks up a 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. He buries it from 3.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Kaycock. Kaycock's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
From deep three-point land. So we conclude the first half, leading by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
32.
Well, I think for the home team, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the home team. A key part of this. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Right wing. Here's Bellinelli. Cuts off the pass. Puts up a three. Hits the trifecta. He shoots it. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one falls for him.
Herrera. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Off the inbound pass. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Ward. He's got 5. Off target with the open look. About a minute played here in the second half. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
That shot wide open.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive. Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Bellinelli. Give him 8 points now. Tries to break his ice. It's rebounded by Herrera.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Bellinelli. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bellinelli's got 10 points in the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Unloads. It's stolen away. And they're pushing it up. And there's the lob. Picked it out of midair. It's stolen. Here's the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Pass to Ward. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Bellinelli. Bellinelli's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Ward pulls it down. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. Pass to Ward. 5 to shoot. And the basket is good. He's got 7.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The 3 is up. Sends it home from 3-point land.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Bellinelli. from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Bellinelli's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He got his timing down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Bellinelli's got 10 points in just the second half.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. From deep, sinks it. What range from downtown.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
There's the drive. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Hamas knocks down the triple. Hamas has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the bucket is good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Out left to the wing. Goes back up. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Morgan. Shoots from the baseline. That shot is off. Knocked loose. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Zizic. That shot missing. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Morgan. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Morgan's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And it's Zizic missing. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here to tie it up. Zizic with the rebound.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth. Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Going inside, scoring. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. 19 points in the game.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
The three. No good. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Three-pointer off the mark. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Pass to Hamas. And he misses the go-ahead basket. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Morgan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. We've got 13 seconds left in the game.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The home team calls timeout. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have to take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
And the video is going to be...
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Ward. Takes a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Edwards. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. So it's the visitors now. Here's Herrera. It's tipped. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. De Silva lays it up and banks it in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Ward. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's De Silva. Driving to the basket.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
De Silva with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Lucic uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
De Silva with the rebound. Outside Edwards. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bucket is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's a 5-point game. Edwards defending. And that one is stuffed right through.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Oh, here's Edwards. There's the 3. Rebounded by Ward. 1:22 left to play in the first. Here's Herrera. And the layup is good. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Drills the 3-pointer. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pulls up. He can't hit that time.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The quick look, no good that time. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. .26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And here's Edwards. Two on the clock. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Boy, what a brain-neutral pass that was. I hope he learns from that one. My goodness.
With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And the home team has possession. They lead by 4. Napier feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Picked him clean. Going inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Napier.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team. Number 5, Grizli.
And good that time. Napier's got his first bucket in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Low. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And he banks in the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Puts up a deep 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Giffey. That's tipped. Here's Watsura. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
That gives them the lead. Thomas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Watsura. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Owatara. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Got a piece of it. Low, driving the lane, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Watsura. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
A nice shot by Hamas.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's the three. Shot's good by Watsara. Watsara's got 5.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Napier. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Low. Napier covering. Doesn't go for him. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And they look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who are brought up.
And that is a wrap.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebounded by Ward.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
De Silva makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the paint, intercepted. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Edwards defending. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
A tight game here in Utah. Pass to De Silva. Got it. Good job in the low post. De Silva's got 10 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Ball is turned off.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's deflected. Pushing it up. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 19.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Herrera, and he drives in. It's deflected. Edwards with it. Lucic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Edwards defending. Inside. Here's Herrera. Just 5 on the clock. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Edwards. 1:03 left to play in the third. Out left to the wing. Here's De Silva. It's good from long range. De Silva's got 13. De Silva's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Fires away from way outside. No good on that one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Ward misses. We got 22 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Hayes with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Launches a three. Ward, good. He's got 8, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
The three. Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
3 points.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Back to Napier. With the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Really left alone that time.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Giffey. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he drops it in from the low post.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now Napier. From deep, 6 to shoot. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
To the left wing. Had a hand on it. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Hayes. Edwards gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3 ball is good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's the screen. It's tipped. Pass to De Silva. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Lucic. And that one is hammered home.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Takes the 3. To the right side. Here's Herrera. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown. He's got 24.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Back to Edwards. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, mercy, mercy me.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
From outside, off the mark. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty...
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And he buries his first look.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Bellinelli. They set the screen. Off target from three-point range. Clock at 6. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
About a minute into this first quarter. Guarded by Edwards. The three ball. And Bellinelli gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Launches it. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Offensive board. Here's De Silva. Down low. Second chance effort. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Over to the wing. Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Edwards. And down it goes. 2 points. Bellinelli's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to De Silva. They set a pick. Into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
3 points.
Bellinelli's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Off target from outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Edwards for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Edwards gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Bellinelli. Pulls up on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to De Silva. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. De Silva's gotten his third basket of the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's the three, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Launches a three. No good on the shot. And here's the fast break. Pushing it up now. Here's Bellinelli. From outside, off the mark.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pure from three-point range. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. They're up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Morgan. No good from outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. It's hauled in by Kaycock. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. A quick shot there, it's off target. Knocked away. From the arc. Buries it from 3.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Pass to Zizic. To the wing on the left. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. There's a screen. Inside. Six on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
3.
Napier with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Drops in the 3. He's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Fires from deep. And no good. Here's Kaycock. Pass to Morgan from deep. There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. Takes the 3. Misses another. He's 0 for 4.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Three-pointer in transition.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Kaycock.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
the top of the key. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Napier. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. The good news is they're trending in the right direction. Still right in the middle of the pack.
When I look at this visiting team, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Shot to stop the run. Knocks it down from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Morgan. He's guarded by Napier. Shot's good by Morgan.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Napier, beyond the arc. They get it again. A deep three. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
Let's look now and that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Bellinelli. 4-3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Shot from the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 5. And the 3 off target. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one. And he banks in the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfectly.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
He shoots. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. Edwards has gone 1 for 4 from the field. To the right side. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Misses from close range.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Bellinelli. That 3's off the mark.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the wing, right side. He drains it from the right block. He's got 9.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's the pick. From the arc. Drains the triple.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Right wing. Three-pointer. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
A minute 42 left in the third. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
To the inside.
Ball is turned over.
Here's Edwards, trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
There's the steal. Here we go.
Blocking foul called. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 off the inbound. Fires in the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the third. Edwards is gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And here comes the break. Guarded by Edwards. The shot. And he hits the jumper for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to De Silva. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They get it back. Pass to Kaycock.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. So it's the home team now. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Here's Zizic. Here's Morgan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
There's the 3. That one no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Pulls it. Oh, it's stolen. No good with the triple. Puts up a 3. drills it from deep.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
It's hauled in by krilexxx. The three ball knocks it down from distance.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And the league has made it clear, Graham, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Pass to Morgan. From deep three-point land. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Driving inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Napier.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Morgan to the paint. krilexxx passes to Morgan. From deep. The rebound by Napier. He buries it from three. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Gets the three ball to go.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
He gets it in there.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
The three. He can't hit that time.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Shot on the wing. The shot no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. Five on the clock. De Silva with the rebound. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Morgan missing. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by